It's June 16th, 2023. I got rid of a lot of them. That last video that I'm uploading from last night. January 13th, 23. I told you I met with my friend out in Worcester. All those guys sitting in there. And I have a friend in the police department. They knew about the case that agent opened with you. They knew about the Texas group involved in your case. Okay? And we go on and on and on. And you know how they're getting ready to take care of it. They're not really seeing a lot of information, but they're going to use that case. Well, I'm an FBI informant. The police watch me. The police have been taping all this. You know that cool shit that they have on TV where they see through your phone when you're not even on it and record? FBI informant. I have cool shit. I've had it for over 5.5 years. Cars bugged, home bugged. I have at least one officer assigned to me recording everything and documenting it. Open FBI case. Documented by the police. Okay. January 13th, 23. Out in Worcester. All those guys come in that restaurant. They go to leave. They announce their U.S. Marshals. And they're complaining about that agent. He said he let all this happen because she squared with herself. Who would care about that? And it was probably them in the first place. It was them. And that's why they made a fool out of them. How they fooled them. That and the roofie confessions. And their stalking tapes by the cartel. I told you. And they left that day. They have announced their marshals up in Hartwell. The New York drug gang that was here at the Buffalo, New York, told everybody that I didn't know what was going on and to leave me alone. They're after that agent. New York, that's where I was talking to my brother last night. I said, remember up in New York when they played the shell game? Where they go after other businesses, make it routine, and then they attack the bank when everybody's busy? He's like, I remember them doing that. They also talk in old world, kind of like banking instead of betting. That's how I knew that, because that's how they talked in New York. Just like they use soda instead of pop. Crick instead of creek. Their dialect is different. They've been after that agent the whole time. Where my ex-husband, he started at Midwest Rubber. They called him Rocky. I said, why they call you Rocky? He said, oh, it's because I'm probably built like him. I asked my brother, I said, why they calling him Rocky? He's dumb as a box of rocks. Fall for anything. Go along with anything for the fun of it. Like he has no common sense. He's dumb as a box of rocks. Call him Rocky for 15 years. While they made FBI agent John a public fool and a public mockery. I told you, it's the shell game causing chaos everywhere. Okay, have people make fun of me. Okay. Blame Judge Stephen, Judge Pete, Judge Timothy Ludick. Go up to blame the sheriffs. Have the sheriffs looking at the judges, the feds are looking at the judges. Then they're investigating the sheriffs are investigating the feds. It's a shell game that they play in New York. Cause so much chaos. And in the meantime, they tell you that they photoshopped all their lies. Where they were drugging me and telling me to say stuff in front of the cops. They had did it before where she had the bruises. We had framed her. They photoshopped all their lies. They photoshopped a feminine wipey above the toilet to make me look weird. They even told me they photoshopped me bending over the tub and exposing my butt. That never happened either. And they were laughing how they framed me in front of the cops. Okay? And they told them since 18 that they had framed me. Drugged me up and told me to say stuff, photoshopped all the lies. 18, they always knew. I know it's a cartel. Okay? And by March 1st of 15 and 19, it's just a real life case of how to get away with murder. They're just killing people. So the only thing that they have ever not said, that it was that agent doing it. He stole her money on the first day. He owed the drug dealer money. What else did they say? He bought strippers and prostitutes with money. He took little children out by himself with money. A lot of them. What are they doing that agent? Who are they after? That agent. The show game of chaos. Who do they want? That agent. Where I told you, January 13th, 23, I met with my friend. I work in a factory. And then he said he works at racist sources professionally. On the racetrack, there's drug dealers. I know somebody who knows somebody who deals drugs. Went to him. And the Ohio drug dealers are telling everybody that he was in debt to those drug dealers. He let all this happen because he owed them money. Okay? And they were so angry, they were threatening him. They left threats on his life. That they either were going to kill him, or if they left him alive, he regretted the rest of his life. I'm like, whoa, I don't believe in violence. He's like, it's not me. I'm just repeating what they said. I said, I don't believe in violence. I said, it's not me, it's them. I don't believe in violence. He said, it wasn't me saying it. I'm just repeating what they said. And they're that angry, they're threatening to take care of themselves. So what are they doing? They're trying to get that agent arrested of the cartel to kill him. I warned the FBI last year. See, I'm not FBI agent John. I won't let them kill him. And these people dismember people. And I told you, my one friend, that his sister is a sitting judge in Ohio. They're going to get in a lot of trouble for saying they were in my home before. You go to jail for that. It's a right to privacy. Dave can't hire a stalker. Talk to a criminal attorney. I talk to the police. I talk to the prosecutor's office. He can't hire anybody. Nobody could be in my home but protected like cases with statements. It's entrapment. Let alone Dave hiring the drug cartel to drug me up and run a drug scam. Have me beat and raped in my own home. You can't hire a hitman. It's 20 years for someone getting hurt. Then human trafficking me under drugs. And then photoshopping, washing, sextortion, selling naked pictures as voyeurism. Drugs, kidnapping, assault, attempted murder, selling kiddie porn to little kids going potty. These people should have been nailed to that agent's desk for being dumb as a box of rocks and walking in there. I'm telling you, he's the main target. People set up in Akron, and this is what's going on. They want either the cartel to take care of him, or they want the law to. He's been the main thing to get arrested. And they think he's dumb as a box of rocks, and they think they don't fall for anything. Going in there and telling people, oh, she was faking 15 years ago, so we try to kill her now. You can't try to kill anybody for any reason. Oh, she was mean to me, and I didn't talk to him. See what I mean? You let somebody get killed because of that? My one person I know that I work with, her husband beat his sister's killer to death. He spent 20 years. Comes home, finds his sister raped, cut up viciously, bleeding out in her dying breath. She tells him who did it. He runs out, and he knows who it is, and he finds him and he beats a motherfucker to death. He got 20 years. His is more of a mental snap. So his is almost justified, and it's not justified because you can't take the law in your own hands. His thing was to call the police and let them go get him. Do we understand? So where would that agent think, because people made up shit and were bullshitting him and throwing smoke up his ass, that he's so dumb that he's like a dumb box of rocks fall for anything? Huh? Go along with anything because he don't got no common sense. They were after him the whole time, bullshitting him. But yeah, he told the U.S. Marshals the shower scene and making you look weird with yourself, the one where they repeatedly, that was Effeminate Wipey by January 19 in the other room to make you look weird. They photoshopped all their lives. They did that. And then March 1st to 3rd of 21, 8 to 10 at night, they said they put 2 clips together, put her in a porn. It's not her, it's them. Don't worry about her. They're so altered. March 13, 21. Nurse at Mercy Medical, the only thing they had on you was adjusting yourself. The guy said that 6 said, no, it's actually funny. She just simply wiped off water with clothes on. The guy said that 6 said, no, she just brushed it off. It's actually funny. They didn't have anything else. Or I had all the bruises. They had roofie confessions. They were photoshopping everything in and out. Where they said they even erased a Chris out of her room. I never had Chris in my house. I never had any of these people. I never even seen anybody before the FBI. I just woke up with marks and cuts and contours. How would you like that to happen? Sexual predators preying on you in your home. That's how not funny it is. It's like an arsonist setting a fire to kill a bunch of people. And some Samaritan walking by looks up and the building is on flames. People are screaming. Crazy person runs in and grabs all those people and get them to safety. And then the arsonist tries to frame them. Okay? Like they said, it's a drug scam to cover up attempted murder by the drug cartel. I've talked to law enforcement. No law enforcement will fall for this. Okay. Now we're going to go a little bit further. But yeah, they announced they were U.S. Marshals out there. Outside. That agent said he... Okay, going back to the March, we did the just brushing off water with clothes on. Well, then they started saying, you touch yourself, you expose yourself, you touch yourself, look weird. My stomach bled. I'm like, you did what kind of shitty thing to me? I didn't know. I thought, well, then they put my head on somebody else's body. You can Photoshop anything. And then it's like, what would you be doing? You touch yourself, you expose yourself, you're undressing. You touch yourself, look weird, but not weird. What are you doing? You're showering. Or you're putting yeast infection cream on. So if you're not being weird, you touch yourself, expose yourself, you're undressing. You touch yourself weird, but not weird. You're either, even my friend Matt said it sounded like you were washing. Undressed and washed. Showering. I said, I guess showering. They laughed at me. She figured out what they did. May 12th, 22, at noon, they found a tape of them emitting a shower scene in the other room. My car spoke. May 26th, 22 at noon. The shower scene was done on purpose to make you look weird. Eric made fun of everybody November 18th, 22, that he fooled everybody. They made fun of FBI agent June 7th, 23 at noon. They even dared the FBI to fix it July 9th, 23. And then a whole bunch from December 9th, 21, added the Oakland permit to the guy at the Hunger Task Force, to my client's neighbor in Navarre, that everything was drugged and photoshopped and made up on me. And then repeatedly of drugging me and telling me to say it, and that they framed me March 24, 22, 1:30. The police already have it documented as framed by the cartel. Okay? So, we're going to have a talk. It was done by the drug cartel. Everything's digital, and they can Photoshop words out of sentences to other sentences, make it look like you're saying something you didn't, and they can move scenes from one room to another. They can change your hair color. They can put different clothes on you. We all know that. Everything's digital. They can change anything. So, that's why they made a public fool out of it. But my one friend, his sister is a sitting judge in Ohio. But a lot of the cartel in jail. He now has people around him. He said, I think I'm being protected. My God. Make sure they're police. Make sure they're police. Yesterday, somebody was taking pictures of me again. They did outlines. The police are having us take pictures. The police have my car bugged, and they videotape me every day. Hi, guys. They wouldn't include you because you could Photoshop something. I had a lady out in Alliance a month ago. I never thought the police would ask us to get pictures of it. They don't need pictures of me, honey. It's a cartel. And I'm telling you, it's a Buffalo, New York, where they talk in that old world setting. of how they pronounce things. That's why I knew banking meant betting. They talk like that when I was little. They're after that agent. They either want the cartel to take care of him or the police to arrest him. He's been the old world shell game. Cause all the chaos. And who's the main target? He is. He's the only one that looks dirty out of the whole thing. Because they already cleared the judges, they cleared the sheriffs, they cleared me in 18, and then repeatedly cleared me. Now you tell me, who's the only one they're making look dirty? Him, the one they made a public fool of. It's an old shell game. I'm not good at this.